All right. Cool. So, just learning new features for tech. Hi again. Me, Ricky. You. Good. Um, yeah. Just this is just a continuation of the last one. Just thought I'd get it out of the way while while I'm on a roll. I did have something on my mind. Oh yes, it's all about kindness. You can't read it, but it says kindness. It's just a little book I found in an op shop. A book of quotations to inspire and console. And I like to just sort of flick one open randomly, get a short one, and just sort of read it to myself. Here we go. The greatest good you can do for another is not just share your riches, but reveal to them their own. Isn't that magical? That's literally what I'm here doing. That everyone is rich. Metaphorically, obviously, because physically, we're all pretty poor. But we're making it work. We're doing what we can do. That'll be my next video, a political video. Oh, it's voting time here, and it's just the worst. It's like, vote for this middle-aged old white man, or vote for this middle-aged old white man. Like, how about neither? Can I vote for someone younger and not a wanker? Ugh. It's only been like this for since as long as probably forever, but I think the last good one was in the 70s. Bob Hope, I think. But it's the same shit every 4 years. Nothing changes. It's two of the same party. One prefers the rich, one prefers the hunters and fishers, whoever's their voters. But that's it. No more talk about it. Politics over. Kindness. That's the problem with politics. It's not kind. It's ruthless. It's wrong. Democracy, I think, is wrong in general. Like having an equalized voting system, but it's not equal. Like, even like understanding the Senate of Representatives and the House of Representatives, it's just stupid. It's really, really stupid. Like, let's just have representatives from each thing, and then it's just either two of the same way. I'm like, it's like a smart dictatorship, basically, where money is the catalyst. But no more politics, guys. Come on, we're here to talk about kindness, love. It's a good thing. I was never one for looking up at the sky. Like, yeah, nice and all, but whatever. And during my moment of truth, it all happened in the sky. And I discovered things that maybe I wasn't supposed to discover, but I did. And yeah, it's cool. There's a band. Never knew existed. Never knew much about them, but they became the next phase, I guess you could say, of what got me to where I am. Blood, Sweat and Tears. Blood, Sweat and Tears. Blood, Sweat and Tears, it's called. Apparently, it's a very famous band from the 60s, from 60 to like 1970. Like for 10 years, they were really good. They won awards and all this bullshit. I'm like, I've never heard if I can sing a song. And I played them, and I was just like, what the fuck? The lyrics are just mind blowing. Like, gotta get me a piece of that sky. But their sound, oh, it's like OG Beatles kind of thing. Like this is like jazz and rock and hip hop almost put together, and it's just like, whoa, groovy. But it helped, because you start to think you're going a little schizophrenic when you see things in the sky and hear various messages relayed to you through music and whatnot, or however you get them. And I got reassured. I'm not crazy. But we all are. We all are. And crazy for truth. Because we want it. We want it hard. And that's what I've been doing most of my life. Hiding and researching. For this point. And the coming time. I know what I know as a tool. And for a long time it was just to find the simple answer. You know, the whole meaning to existence. What's the point of it? Why are we here? What is going on? You know, and I dove into religions. I jumped into this one, jumped into that one. I'm not saying I joined them. I just thoroughly researched them. I read books, Bibles, as they call it. And just sort of understanding their ways. And it was just like, you know, what they had was like, yep, tick, tick, tick. And it's like, women are not compared to men. Oh, no, that's a cross. And it's just like, you know, hits and misses. And it's just like, answer can't be there. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And I started reaching further out in a more cosmic spirit, quote unquote sense. They like to use that word. I don't know how I feel about it. But I think it's just the most easiest word to use it. Because the shit's undescribable. So people use soul and spirit as the words and God, whatever. Alright, whatever. I'm sure there's a better word for it, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, another thing that I'm here to do. Shake some cages. Rattle them. Poke the bear. I don't know where I'm going to start or what I'm supposed to start with, but I'm supposed to reveal truth. Oh yeah. I'm getting a loud ringing in my ear, you know, as soon as I said that. Thank you. I don't know why. There's no script. And that's what it's about. It's about living our best selves with a blank sheet, blank page. And, you know, looking after ourselves in between rest and exercise, all that BS. Mind, body, and soul, as they put it. Spirit, whatever word. Was it Jesus? They put Jesus as well. It's like, I having a conversation with a Christian or Catholic, whoever it was, it does your head in. They just go around circles and contradict themselves, and it's just, and then they get mad. Like, wait a minute, that's not very religious of you to be mad at me. Like, who are you to judge me, motherfucker? You can't judge me. Only, you know, only the big guy can. But let's say that for another one. Don't want to get ridiculed on my first couple of videos. Or do I? Maybe I do. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to figure out how to extend myself to reach who I need to reach. To start something. You know? We're here to start a business of sort. And, you know, what it was meant to mean. You know, the word corporation, I can't remember the definition, but it actually had some good meaning to it. Corporatism, I think it was. Like a way of living. It was somewhere in the Hitler era of like, I can't think of it. But it got taken away because of the modern word of corporation and corporate whatever. So it became an evil word, but back in the day, before corporates existed, it was actually a good word, and then it got used against the people. So if you care enough, you'll figure out what that word is and spread that one. I think it's the best one, and it's like a way of living like corp. If I think that's just going to annoy me. Anyway. Yeah. I don't encourage anyone to smoke. I do not promote it. Just letting everyone know that I'm human too. We all have our vices. our childhood traumas that we hold on to, you know, that slice of comfort that keeps us intact. Coffee and ciggy forever. mm. Vegetables. Funny vegetable song. I need to write things down before I just start recording and talking crap, but this is me. This is how I roll most times. I just sort of wing it, go flow with it, jiggle it. Not much of a planner. But it'll change. I'll get better. I promise. Love. Love, love, love. All you need is love. It's a very hard word to describe though. And I tried finding the definition for it. It's very hard to find the definition. Like, love is love. And like, oh, apparently the heart was invented in the 50s. So my brain just sort of leaks out of my mouth if I'm disconnected. You know, it's easy to get caught up in things. If you're, you know, passionate about it in a negative or positive way, it can really get to you real quickly, and that center feeling shifts all into the brain, and then you just sort of dive deep into that, and it's just, it doesn't help anyone. It's not helping me. Helping? Not helping me. Love. Love means grow. I think, trying to think of the old Latin way of how it would be pronounced, like, because G's near L, grow, low, they're like grow, and grow would be a newer word from love because it's got W, so it'd be like V, grov. Sorry, dropping the Latin fucking bombs on you. Anyway, the short answer is love means grow. To watch grow. To grow yourself. You know, not physically, internally. But sure, physically as well, you know, from child to adult. That's literally the definition of a mother's love to a child, to watch them grow. Be the best version of themselves. And, you know, knowing how proud not only yourself, you know, that's the most important part, is yourself that you're impressing. And then everyone follows suit, and then they just reaffirm what you've already told yourself. I have been being told that lately. And it's just like, yeah, thanks. Kind of already knew it, but love to always hear it. It's a good feeling. And, you know, it's just appreciating the fucking small things. Gratitude. Gratitude on a micro scale. You know? Like, thankful for the stupid wind chime going off at random times. But, you know, like, on a bigger, grander scale, like, thanks for the sun coming out. You keep me warm. Keep me fuzzy. You are the giver and taker of life kind of thing. I'm not saying that's God, but like, you know, big ball of fire in the sky. I'm happy to worship it. What you gonna do? Love. Yeah. It's the ultimate drug. I've tapped into something at random times that sort of just, it's powerful. It hurts. Like, real love fucking hurts. And I'm not saying this is directed to an object or person or anything. It was just what I can control within myself. Alchemizing. I'm an alchemist. On the inside. On a metaphorical kind of way. So I don't know where to start to explain that. Whole nother video, but like, it's energy to feel that that working thing, the heart. Let's just say it's the heart. I can manipulate it on will, on call, like it's a trick. And just with a slow, deep breath, I can feel through my fingertips and my toes energy, I'll call it, come into my center. And I can, swoosh it around in my head if I wanted to, or whatever. It's just breathing in a feel good, nice way. I don't want a label for it. It just feels like the way to be, like that I can manipulate my emotions. Like say something annoys me or irritates me, I can just take this simple breath and reset, recalibrate. Because I've told my brain, or my mind, what is happening is not because of them, it's because of me. Right? It's not you, it's me. Literally. If you can sort of figure out that kind of thing, you're invincible. And I'm in that state of mind where I'm invincible. I'm free to be myself. I sing and dance in public. I don't give a flying F. It's magical. And it's just admitting that love. And people can feel it when I said in the last video, this presence that I give in my aura or field. They see it, they imprint, my present imprints on them, and they feel more happy or warm or fuzzy or whatever. And it's good. That's all I can say. It's real good. And that's just from making myself feel good. So, imagine if everyone got on the same sort of page where they made themselves feel good and admitted that publicly instead of, inside your home or in your bubble or whatever. Like everyone who goes to the gym in these small boxes. I understand, weights, bro, whatever, but you can do literally what they do in the gym anywhere outside in the real world. Parks have weight things now, or, exercise places and yada yada. Another, that's one direction for taking a step out of your comfort zone. If you're used to going into a closed gym kind of thing and just doing your own thing, do it outside. Do it in front of people. Yeah. Or, start small, obviously. But if you've already started small, go bigger. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along, I have no script. And that's what it's about. There is no script for life. And, I'm going to take a dark turn here, and there was a time in my dark abyss days where I thought why go on? What's the point? I'm not happy. I don't see happiness anywhere. I'm miserable. Everything's miserable. The world sucks. Everything sucks. It's poo-poo. And should I? And I did make subtle attempts. It was more so just so I could feel something. And feel pain. It's the reason why you harm yourself, just to feel something, because you can't feel anything on the inside. You don't feel anger, you don't feel sad, you don't feel happy, you don't feel nothing. So you physically do something to just try and feel something. And it was like a check-in. I recommend it if you're in that dark place and you're just numbing yourself constantly with whatever you think gets you from to tomorrow. Physically cut yourself. Just, I don't know, on the forearm, on top of the forearm. Don't cut any main arteries, but Do something to make yourself feel, you know? Fucking jump off the cliff into a body of water, you know? Get that adrenaline going again. Find something to live for. Because that's what we're here for. To find meaning and purpose to it all. And understanding and unlocking all this potential and getting to a point where it's like, all right, what do I desire? What do I want? What do I want to do out of this life? And, you know, material things and like abundance, all the money and stuff and traveling the world, like, I thought about it, that would be nice, but it's just like, I think I'd get over it real quick. And like, to fill my bucket, I would have to jump out of a plane at least once a day with no parachute kind of thing, just to sort of feel that thing. And the thing that I felt more than anything is the power of love. And I just want to try and put that in everyone. Put it in everyone and just give them a glimpse of what I felt, because it feels like it's the only thing that we need. And, you know, have the great reset. It'd be good. Just do something different. Something a step towards something you know that would be good for you. That extra cup of water. Walking outside if you don't go outside. Exercising. I don't even know. I don't know if you can hear that. But let me wrap it up. Yeah, make your way from misery to happiness. One small step. That's all we can do. If we all take one small step at a time together, imagine what a big step would be. You know, if you're on your phone too much, give yourself some time off it. I've been trying to tell someone switching off, I call it. And that's like, you know, they've considered that like, I'm not on my phone, I'm watching TV, and like, oh, that's not quite it. That's the same thing, but on a different screen. So I'm like switching off all the screens, all the noise, switch off the radio, or, you know, anything that's noisy. Find something that's relatively nature sounding and just sit in it. Shut the fuck up and sit in it. Don't think. Pretend you're a computer and you just push the off button. You didn't even shut down. You just turned it all off and you're just in it breathing. Nothing to think about, nothing to worry about, nothing to consider. Don't think about the past. Don't worry about the future. Just now. Be right here, right now. Because every moment can be as special as you make it. Just like this one. For me anyway, I'm sure it's going to be great for you, but this isn't... I don't know when you'll see this. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a shit. Because all I need to do is affect one person, and it's going to domino. That one person will affect another person, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to cause a spider web of chain reactions. And just keep doing this until something else figures itself out, and just ramble on. That's all I can do. It's a great song. Yeah. Put on an old song that you haven't heard in a while, the one that just really cheers you up, or put on a movie. Oh, what's it called? Wild Robot. Oh. If there's a movie that wants to make you be a better human, it is a fucking robot movie. You fucking monsters. That's how bad we've gotten. Kids movie on Netflix, I think. Yeah, Netflix. about a robot who's just accidentally sent to the wild, and there's just animals, and it like took its time to interpret what they're saying, so it now speaks the language, and it's just like, you're a monster, bro. Get away from me, yada yada. You know, the same old story. Alright, no spoilers. Good watch, and like it's a good way to just open up if you're feeling heavy, or you know you got a rainy day inside. You just let it out. Cry for love. Cry for joy. Cry for loss. Whatever you need at the time, you know. You know what you're feeling. You know what you need to do, you know. Do it. Write a list of it. Even if you just dot point it, like, I hate my job, or I miss blah blah blah, or I'm not happy in general thing. Write it. Literally write it on paper. I know. Crazy times. And then burn it. With fire. Real fire. Not a background on your phone. Do this without tech. It'll have more meaning to it. And then, you know, as you write it, you'll feel it because you're feeling it burning within, and you're just slowly releasing that feeling as you write it. And then once you put it out there in the atmosphere, you'll notice magical things. It'll just change like that. Not instantly, obviously. Maybe you'll have to sleep it off and you'll wake up just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. And you'll feel like doing something that you haven't done for yourself in a while. Like just going for a long walk, or waking up early and smelling a flower. I don't know. But you're sexy.